First, let us understand what integers are. Integers are negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. It is as simple as that. What are positive numbers? Whole numbers greater than 0 are positive numbers and are usually represented without the positive sign like 2, 6, 50 and so on. What are negative numbers? Whole numbers lesser than 0 are negative numbers and are usually represented within bracket with the negative sign like -2, -6, -50 and so on. What about the integer sign for 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative and so has no sign. In general, remember positive numbers are greater than 0 and negative numbers are less than. Let us see how integers are plotted on a number line. With 0 in the middle, the positive numbers are marked on the right of 0, while the negative numbers are marked on the left of 0. Remember that numbers on the left are smaller than the numbers on the right. For example, 8 is larger than 5. 1 is larger than -1. -5 is larger than -8. Have a good look at the number line now. Let us understand some application of integers. 200 feet above sea level is written as positive 200, while 200 feet below sea level is written as negative 200. Rupees 300 gain is written as positive 300, while rupees 300 loss is written as negative 300. 10 steps forward is positive 10. 10 steps backward is negative 10. Temperature of 40 degrees Celsius above zero is positive 40. Temperature of 40 degrees Celsius below zero is negative 40. Let us watch a short video. It is time now to understand the rules for integer operations. Let us start with the rules for addition of integers. Remember these three simple lines. Same signs add, different signs subtract, put sign of bigger number. How do we use these rules for integer addition? Let us see some examples. -7 plus -6. In this case, both the integers have same signs. Same signs add. So we add 7 and 6, which gives us 13. Now put sign of bigger number 7 whose sign is negative. Answer is negative 13. Let us try one more. Negative 7 plus positive 10. Here the integers have different signs. Different signs subtract. So 10 minus 7 is 3. Now put sign of bigger number 10 whose sign is positive. Answer is positive 3. Read and understand the other examples now. We will move on with the rules for subtraction of integers. To subtract an integer, add its opposite integer. Sign of first integer does not change. How do we use these rules for integer subtraction? Let us see some examples. Negative 7 minus negative 6. To subtract an integer, add its opposite integer. So it becomes negative 7 plus positive 6. Treat this like integer addition. Different signs subtract. So 7 minus 6 is 1. Now put sign of bigger number 7 whose sign is negative. Answer is negative 1. Let us try one more. Negative 7 minus positive 10. To subtract an integer, add its opposite integer. So it becomes negative 7 plus negative 10. Treat this like integer addition. Same signs add. So 7 plus 10 is 17. Now put sign of bigger number 10 whose sign is negative. Answer is negative 17. Read and understand other examples now.
A negative light plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Really? Minus a negative light plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Really? Minus a negative light plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Minus a negative plus a positive, minus a negative plus a positive, minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes.
Whenever you see minus a negative or two minus signs in a row, grab your pencil and change them to two plus signs or plus a positive. Then all you have to do is add the numbers. In this case, you had 4 minus negative 7, which is the same as 4 plus positive 7, or 11. Remember, when you're dealing with negative numbers, basic operations move the opposite way on the number line. Subtraction moves to the right, and addition moves to the left.
Minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes. Now minus a negative plus a positive, that's just how it goes.
The rules for multiplication of integers is simple. The product of a positive integer and a negative integer is negative. The product of two negative integers or two positive integers is positive. How do we use these rules for integer multiplication? Let us see some examples to understand this. Negative 6 multiplied by negative 4. Product of two negative integers is positive, so our answer is positive 24. Let us try one more. Positive 8 multiplied by negative 4. Product of a positive integer and a negative integer is negative, so answer is negative 32. Read and understand the other examples now. Finally, let us look at division of integers. If numerator and denominator are both positive integers or both negative integers, the quotient is positive. If numerator and denominator have opposite integer signs, the quotient is negative. Let us see some examples to understand this. Negative 15 divided by negative 3. Here, numerator and denominator are both negative integers. The quotient is positive, so answer is positive 5. Positive 15 divided by negative 3. Here, numerator is positive integer and denominator is negative integer. The quotient is negative, so answer is negative 5. Negative 15 divided by positive 3. Numerator is negative integer and denominator is positive integer. The quotient is negative, so answer is negative 5. I hope you have understood the rules for integer operations. Try out problems to get familiar with the integer rules. Thank you.